round, fight!
Hello everyone, and we are here in beautiful Vysoké Tatras, and it's European Seniors and Junior Championship here in Slovakia, and now we start with the fight number one. It's a bout between Onder Yilmaz from Turkey and Tomáš Holíček from Czech Republic. So this fight is a quarterfinal of the striking MMA in a weight class 70.3 kilograms. I'd like to remind you that the striking MMA is a separate discipline where the same striking technique, striking and punching technique is allowed. And oh, what a great performance by the fighter from Czechia. Tomáš Holíček opens the European Championship with spectacular knockout, and he advances to the semi-final. What a great performance from Team Czechia. Team Czech Republic, congratulations. And our next fight today is the fight between Nazary Bedry from Ukraine and Arsen Naslian from Poland. So we know Nazary Bedry because of his great performance at the European Championship in Kiev in 2021, where he became the European champion. And now he makes his comeback here in 65.8 kilograms. And that's an MMA bout. And it starts right now, so let's see. Great fight between the representatives of Ukraine and Poland. Good attack by Naslian. He tries to find the best distance for himself. Leg kicks answered by Nazari. And a good takedown attempt by Nazari Bedri, and it's a successful takedown attempt. He goes to the guard. And Nazari tries to work from an open guard, but the fighter from Poland closes the guard almost immediately. So as we know, Nazari, 2.5 years ago, he showed really impressive skills, first and foremost in the wrestling, in the ground control, and that's exactly what he's doing, and he takes the back of his opponent. Tries to go for a rear naked choke, and that's a great attempt, and it's a lot of time left for the representative of Ukraine. Nazari closes the figure 4. Great technical performance so far from the fighter from Ukraine. Oh, he goes almost immediately to the armbar, and that could be it, or will it be? Great armbar attempt, and the fight is stopped. And the victory by submission for Nazari Bedri from Ukraine. Congratulations, Team Ukraine, and Nazari advances to the quarterfinal of MMA tournament in 65.8 kilograms weight class. So now it's time for the next bout in 65.8 kilograms under MMA rules. And here, as we can see, is another representative of Team Ukraine, but this time is very young, just 19 years old. Fighter from Ukraine, Maxim Pichura in a blue corner, and he's fighting against Denis Malikov from Azerbaijan. And almost immediately, Maxim takes his opponent down. So now he will be possibly looking for north-south choke attempt. But so far he works very well from this position. He takes the control, top control, so now it's a very advantageous position for Ukrainian fighter. The referee watches closely the situation, but so far it seems that Maxim is active enough to stay in that position. So I really doubt that the fighters will be stood up, and it will not happen because Denis Malikov managed to get out from this position, but Maxim, whoa, what a great throw by Denis Malikov. But as we can see, Maxim never loses control against his opponent. He all the time, he either stays on top or tries the takedown attempt. So he works very actively. It's a very, very intense performance from both fighters in the first 2 seconds, in the first 2 minutes. So the fight is stood up. Ooh. Great spinning back kick by Malikov. And almost immediately, Pichura attacks him in the corner. And as you can see, that's the first SOMMA championship that is organized in MMA arena. So we completely changed the place where the fights take place, and we believe that it's going to be beneficial for the fighters, for the safety regulations, and for the fans as well. So we can expect a lot of great fighters and great fights between these fighters today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow during the finals. So that's the end for the round number 1. So as we can see, all 3 judges gave the round number 1 in favor of Maxim Pichura, 10-9, 10-9, and 10-9. So it's a very good first round for the young representative of Ukraine that fights from the blue corner. And overall, it was a great first round. And good, very good takedown attempt and very good roll by Pichura. And now he's on top. In top control. But Malikov manages to go to the close guard. So it seems like so far Pihura is a little bit more creative than his opponent. Even though, as we can see, Malikov is physically strong, his throwing technique is good, but all the time Pihura manages to end up on top. And now, as we see, it's an armbar attempt, and it's quite deep one. Whoa, what an unexpected finish. That's exactly when it felt like everything's under control of Maxim Pihura. Suddenly, Denis Malikov managed to pull out the armbar, and the young fighter from Team Ukraine had to tap. Whoa, that's probably the first comeback victory for tonight. And our congratulations to Team Azerbaijan. It was quite big surprise. And I think that Maxim is upset now, but he's only 19 years old. So I believe that we will see him again at the championship, at the Gamma Championships, and he will be more successful in the upcoming events. So great performance from both fighters. That was the fight number 3. And now we move to the 77.1 kilogram weight class, and that's a quarterfinal in seniors, and that's Moldova versus Latvia, and Petru Buzdugan versus Daniels Freibergs. And Daniels Freibergs, as we've seen, he is also only 19 years old. So it's very nice to see young and promising fighters making their first steps in the senior amateur competitions at the Gamma Championships. So it's always great to follow the fighters and see their progress from one year to another. And as we can see, it's an attack from Buzdugan. He tries to move forward. Freibergs counterattacked him with a leg kick. High kick attempt from Buzdugan. Good overhand right by Freibergs. Now, as we can see, there is an exchange and a stand-up between the fighters. It seems like so far the fighter from Moldova is maybe a little bit more efficient, even though it's a very, very even matchup so far. So it's not easy to say who is leading on the judges' scorecards at the moment. That's a takedown from Buzdugan. First successful takedown attempt in this fight. 40 seconds left. And Buzdugan tries to pass the guard, takes the back. And now Freibergs switches back and Buzdogan is in a half guard. 20 seconds left. Not that much time to finish this fight in the round number 1. But at least Buzdogan can score very precious scores at the judges' scorecards. That's what he's doing. Very active work from the top from Buzdogan, and I believe that it allows him to steal this round. Even though, let's see how this round will be scored.
Un skaties, tu parāds tavs viesis, hops, izšūpo viņu. Viņš glapsies ar uzreiz atpakaļ solīt, jā? Jā, bet skaties, tev vienreiz jāsaka, būs normāli. Pārāk, bet dzīvi jāsaka rītīgi, taisnēs uz sānu. Precizitāši, jā? Ļoti vārds.
So as we've seen, the first round was close. It was quite even, but still 2 judges out of 3 gave it to Buzdogan, Petro Buzdogan from Moldova. So now he's leading on 2 scorecards, and it's a very good moment for Daniels Freibergs to maybe attack a little bit more aggressively, and that's what he's doing. Great takedown attempt from the Latvian fighter. And he passes the guard almost immediately. Now, as we can see, it's a very noticeable change in a game plan of Daniels Freibergs. Now he works from full mount. It's nice to see that Latvian team made the adjustments after the round number 1. And now the second round so far it goes in favor of fighter from Latvia, and now it's an armbar attempt from Freibergs. He tries to pull it out. It wouldn't be easy, but he does it. And again, when it seemed like maybe the armbar is not deep enough, he managed to deepen it and pull out the submission. Great submission victory, and another comeback victory from a fighter from Latvia. And congratulations to Team Latvia. Daniels Freibergs, 19 years old fighter from Latvia, advances to the semifinals.
Teraz.
that's our next fight. In the red corner is Turkman Mamadali from Azerbaijan, who already has experience at the Gamma events, and Berkan Badur from Germany. So the fight is stopped. It seems like the referee issues a warning to the fighter from Azerbaijan. So there is a restart. But as we can see, Turkman Mamadali is a very, very active from the first seconds. He works from a close guard of opponent. Berkan Badur tries to stand up, but not successfully so far. And another attempt to possibly sweep his opponent or stand up using the cage from the German fighter. As we can see, Mamadali has really solid wrestling base, and he is utilizing it very successfully. So as we can see, maybe there will be a Kimura attempt from the German fighter. It wouldn't be easy because I'm not sure if he has enough leverage from this position, and especially being trapped near to the cage. But at least he's stick to the submission attempt. He tries to pull it out. There is some discussion between Mamadali and his corner. You can hear what he's talking about. Possibly he's stating that everything is good and he's out of danger from this position. So the last 40 seconds left. And as we can see, here is the Kimura attempt, and maybe, now only maybe, it could be done, but now it seems very unlikely that Badur will be able to finalize it. And another active work from Azerbaijan fighter. Another submission attempt from Badur. He goes to knee bar, but unsuccessful, and that's it for round number 1. So all 3 judges gave the first round in the favor of the fighter from Azerbaijan. So Turkman Mamadali is leading on the scorecards, and deservedly so. He was active. He showed great strength and power and wrestling skills. So I think we wouldn't be so surprised if Turkman Mammadali will look for another submission attempt. As you can see, he's looking at the front leg of his opponent, possibly measuring the timing for the optimal takedown. But it seems like Badur is getting more confident. It's quite obvious that he would prefer this fight to be in a stand-up rather than on the ground. And it's quite impressive of what we've seen by Badur, Berkan Badur from Germany so far. Oh, and now Berkan Badur is trying to go for a takedown. He didn't succeed, but it was good. He landed a couple punches, breaking the clinch. And now it's a takedown attempt from Mammadali, the one that he was waiting for so long. But as you can see, he cannot keep his opponent on the ground for a long time. It was only for a split second before Badur found his way to stand up. And as you can see, maybe... Oh, it was a knee. Was it the knee to the head? It's quite likely that... No, if it was a knee of the head of the downed opponent, then it's illegal for sure. Now Badur has a time to recover. It seems like he's in a big pain because of it. 1 point is deducted immediately from Turkman Mammadali. The fighter from Germany has time to recover. Also, it looks like he's in a big pain. I'm not sure he will be able to continue this fight. There is the medical staff inside the MMA arena trying to help the fighter. So if this fight will be stopped now, then it's gonna be a technical, it's gonna be a disqualification, I believe, but it's too early to say because it's still the medical crew inside the MMA arena trying to help the fighter from Germany. And also there is a discussion between the referees and judges about this incident and what will be the consequences of it. So let's wait a little bit. But I would say that this episode, it wasn't like in a favor of a German fighter, because it looked like it happened exactly in a moment when German fighter found his rhythm. And as we've seen, Mammadali couldn't pin him down, couldn't keep him down after the takedown attempt. And it was this fight, it became more even. Badur was finding his rhythm, was doing well, and that's exactly when this illegal blow happened. And it seems like Berkan Badur most likely will advance to the semifinal, but this will be by the way of disqualification. So let's wait for the judge decision here. So as we can see, the fighter from Germany is unable to continue the fight. The fight is stopped, and Vladimir Berkan advances to the semifinal, and by the way of disqualification of his opponent. And the next fight between Jan Czabelka from Czech Republic and Daniele Scagliuzzi from Italy. So Daniele is a very well-known fighter to the so closely follow the Gamma events, because Daniele was a silver medalist at the last World Championship, Gamma World Championship in Thailand. That took place last December, and as you can see, he's a very, very active from the top, and it seems like he's going to submit his opponent right here. It took only 27 seconds before Daniele Scagliuzzi wins his fight in a spectacular fashion and advances to the semifinal. Congratulations to Team Italy. Great, great performance by... Now can we see Italian veteran of MMA? I believe we can say so, because Daniele is also 5-2 as a pro. So very, very impressive performance by Daniele. And another great matchup. This time it's 83.9 kilograms. And it's a Simon Stanko from Slovakia, the first representative of Team Slovakia at this championship. Only 21 years old. And Niko Bregvadze from Georgia, the only representative of Team Georgia. And Niko is only 23 years old. But we need to mention that he is the reigning European champion in striking MMA, because he and his brother Luka Bregvadze, they made a lot of waves at the previous European Championship in Georgia when they both won their respective the championships in their respective weight classes. But back then, Niko Bregvadze was fighting in the striking MMA. This time he tries himself in MMA, but as you can see, he has a brilliant striking technique, and what a vicious low kicks by Niko Bregvadze. So I think it's safe to say that, of course, Niko would prefer to stand and exchange the strikes and kicks, but it seems like Stanko it didn't take too much time for Stanko to realize that it's a very disadvantageous position for him. He tried to take Niko down, but instead he ended up in the bottom position, in the side control. And now Niko is working from this position. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Niko will probably find a way to stand up, because that's where he has already shown the brilliant technique. But no, instead we see that he's going to the full mount, and he takes the back of his opponent, and that's a very, very heavy punches landed by the fighter from Georgia. He almost immediately goes to the rear naked choke, and it seems like it's gonna be a weak night for the fighter from Slovakia. Very, very tight rear naked choke, and that's a submission. Great, great performance by very young, only 23 years old, but very promising fighter from Georgia. Congratulations, Niko Bregvadze and Team Georgia. So now it's time for the first female fight between the representatives of Ireland and Czech Republic. And that's an experienced versus youth, and very experienced Indra Davis, 37 years old, is fighting against Teresa Augustinkova from Czech Republic in the blue corner. So now Teresa weakly takes the top control. Good work from the fighter from Czech Republic, as we can hear a lot of people in the audience support Czech fighter. It's a lot of fighter from Czech Republic here. And it's a good sweep by Indra Davis, and now with Davis, who tries to pass to the more advantageous position, and simultaneously she lands the punches. Good work by more experienced fighter from Ireland. Indra almost moved to the top position, but she was swept by Augustinkova. Very good grappling exchange in the female fighters from Czechia and Ireland. And again, Davis finds a way to get out from bottom position. She works from the top. It's a good hammer fist by Irish fighter, and now will we see a submission attempt from the fighter from Czech Republic? She goes to the armbar. Not the most comfortable position for her to perform that, and she almost immediately let it go. Very good exchanges, very even round, where I think it will be very challenging for the referees to determine the winner. So now, maybe now this last 20 seconds will decide who is going to win the round number one. So that's a takedown attempt from Indra Davis. She's on top. She goes to the full mount, and again she's swept by Teresa, and that's how this round ends. Very good, very even fight. Great performance by both competitors. So let's see the judges' scorecards. So all three judges gave the round number one in favor of the fighter from Ireland. So maybe it was exactly this last seconds that decided the fate of round number one, and it's basically Indra starts from the same place where she was stopped. So he goes again for the takedown. She tries to set up a good takedown. Augustinkova tried to perform a throw, but it wasn't enough effort from the Czech fighter, and Indra Davis is on top. This is a good sprawl from Augustinkova. Now, as you can see, it's a constant exchange in the stand-up and on the ground between two fighters. It's like they go blow for blow, like one technical move is followed by another one, countered by another one, and this is a very, very even fight, but maybe it's because of bigger experience. We can see that Indra Davis, she's able to work in the even situation. Sometimes she gets some very little advantage, and that brings her the points, so much needed points on all the scorecards. And now it's a good roll by Augustinkova, and now she starts to work actively from the top. It's a good opportunity for the Czech fighter. It's the last 30 seconds, so if Augustinkova will be able to keep the top control from here, and possibly even land a few punches, or now she's in a good position. Now at least she keeps the top control, but it would be very useful for her, I guess, to work a little bit more actively, even though it's not easy from this position. So it's another very close round, and it's a very difficult job for the judges of this fight. So let's see how this round number 2 will be scored by the judges. So also the second round unanimously was declared as won by the Irish fighter Indra Davis, and it's 2018 on all three scorecards. And wow, what a vicious attack by Augustinkova, because she basically got nothing to lose. She's down on all three judges' scorecards, and she's not hesitating to go into the brawl to try her luck in a stand-up. That was a good, very good striking series by Teresa Augustinkova, the 21 years old fighter from Czechia. But as we can see, here is where experience plays a huge role. It's these small moments here and there that Indra Davis played into her favor, and that allowed her to become the winner of the first two rounds. And now, exactly when Augustinkova needs to be as as aggressive as possible. Davis was able to take her down, but still, Augustinkova got up. And now I think that, considering how successful Augustinkova was with her stand-up attacks early in round number 3, I believe that that's her best chance, just to go forward, just to throw everything she has at Davis and hope for maybe KO. Who knows? I think this outcome is very possible as well. But now Davis is tying her opponent up. It seems like Augustinkova is grimacing in pain, so I don't know if she's tired or maybe there is some injury. But I'm not sure if she has enough power, enough stamina for the last attack. It's obvious that she's suffering. Last 15 seconds, and Indra Davis takes the top position, stays on the top. So I believe that it's safe to say that this fight will go in favor of the fighter from Ireland. You can hear the support from Team Ireland. Great representatives of this national team, and very experienced 37 years old fighter from Ireland. The most likely will advance to the semi-final of female competition in 61.2 kilograms. And now it's another quarterfinal in female category, MMA, 61.2 kilogram. And this is the fight between Wiktoria Klepacka and Oleksandra Sivch. Poland versus Ukraine. And both fighters are very young, only 20 years old. And it's It didn't take so long before Klepatska was able to take her opponent down. Take side control position from here. Now she's back into the half guard. Not so much action so far, but Sivch is able to close the guard. So referee is watching this fight very closely, ready to stand the fighters up and restart the fight if there wouldn't be enough action. There are some body shots from Klepatska. Half of the round is gone. Klepatska is still in her opponent's close guard. Not so much action from both sides so far, but there wasn't any warning from a referee about the possible restart of the fight. Last minute, Klepatska trying to work while Sivch is trying to get out from this position. Not successful so far, so Klepatska is still controlling her opponent. Now she's in side control. Maybe not the most entertaining round we've seen so far, but still, it's a good round. Good technical movement for Klepatska. She was able to keep the top position during the round. So I think it leaves no question about the winner of the first 3 minutes of this bout, and that's how the round number 1 ends.
Stop.
Couch is out. Victor. Ready? Ready? Second round. Time. Fight!
All 3 judges working from Poland. Victoria Klepatska. And considering how confident she was, working from the top and taking her opponent down, so we could expect her to do the same in the round number 2. That's exactly what she does. Early takedown. She's basically in the same position she's been in round number 1. This time working from the half guard. Not that actively, even though maybe from here she could try to go for an arm triangle, but she's not in a hurry to do this. So it's mostly about the top control, and you see this time referee stands the fighters up. That's the first stand up by the referee. But it was a good decision considering that not that much was happening during the first half of the round number 2, and that's a good chance for Siege to try to work actively and possibly to take this round, only if she will not be taken down again. And that's exactly what Polish fighter is working on. And another takedown attempt, and another successful takedown attempt by Wiktoria Klepacka. And I believe that she's not going to change the tactics that bring her success. And now she's in the guard. Alexandra Sic is quite desperate position. She really needs to create something. To be more strict with the takedown defense, but it's easier to say than to do. So I don't believe that this fight will be stopped and stood up again. It's another successful round for Polish fighters. And Wiktoria Klepacka is on her way to win also the round number 2. So surprisingly enough, one judge gave the round number 2 to the fighter from Ukraine, but still it's 2018, 2018, and 1919 on the scorecards, and that's basically what we've seen in the previous 6 minutes. So Wiktoria Klepacka wasted no time to take her opponent down, to pin her down, keep the top position, and work as much as needed to lead on the judges' scorecards on her way to victory if nothing happens, but it's way too early to say. It's still 2 minutes, but it's pity to say that we haven't seen so far any actions from Alexandra Sic which indicate that she could make the comeback victory. It's never too late to make this comeback victory, and hopefully she has enough power to do something, to maybe change her tactics, to at least try to pull out the victory. So her only chance, I believe, is only the stoppage. But you see that even if Klepacka is only 20 years old, she's very good and technically sound in terms of keeping the top position. Not the most entertaining fight, but technical, and in terms of achieving the goal set for this fight, I think that Team Poland can be happy. It's the last minute left. And so far, everything indicates that we're gonna have a winner. But as I told, it's not the end. It's 40 seconds left, and now finally Alexander Sivic is looking for an opportunity to go for an armbar, but no, not anymore. It was quite desperate attempt, but any attempt is good when it's only a few seconds left. And now time plays in the favor of the fighter from Poland, of course. She's not in a hurry. She knows that she's leading on all scorecards except one. And that's it. That's it for the quarterfinal in 61.2 kilograms. The female bout between Poland and Ukraine.
Red corner.
And here's another fight between the fighters from Azerbaijan and Germany. And Akshin Babayev from Azerbaijan is one of the most experienced fighters this championship. He has over 30 professional fights, and also he participated in the World Championships in Thailand last year. So he is a very, very experienced, and his opponent, Firas Daoud from Germany, is only 24 years old. obviously very eager to prove himself at the European Championships, and that's a timeout. As we can see, it's really unpleasant, let's say so, accidents in the fights between the fighters from Azerbaijan and Germany. I'd like to remind you that in one of the previous fights, the fighter from Azerbaijan was disqualified for the illegal knee to the head, and the German fighter advanced to the semifinal. And now it seems like it's a low blow. This time from the fighter from Germany, and Akshin Babayev. It looks like now he is in a serious pain and possibly unable to continue. We'll see. He has a time to recovery, but the situation doesn't look so promising so far. So let's wait and see how it's going to unfold.
Blue, you ready? Red, you ready? Round one, go.
And now it's the next fight. It's a fight between Italian and Greek fighter Pietro Micheli from Italy, 23 years old, in the blue corner, and Freddy Dermishi from Greece. He's only 18 years old. Remember right, he was participating in U18 European Championship in Greece last September, and now Freddy is making his debut at the senior championship. Very good start for the fighter from Greece. 70.3 kilogram weight cut. Very crowded division, and that's very good guillotine attempt from Freddy. Setting up. So let's see if Freddy will be able to a little bit adjust his position and this fight in the first round. Pietro is looking for the way out. He's going to give up, so now he has a little bit more space. Now, eventually, Freddy Dermishi, 18 years old, one of the youngest participants of the Senior European Championship here in Slovakia, wins this fight by guillotine in the first round and advances to the semifinal. Congratulations to Team Greece. Another fight in 70.3 kilograms. It's Arya Azarnush from Germany in the red corner, and Bilal Abdurasulov from Latvia in the blue corner. And Bilal is 26 years old, and he already has experience and victories in the bouts at the Gamma Championships. He was the second Euro Championship, Gamma Euro Championships in Kiev in 2021. in 70.3 kilograms, but back then it was in a striking MMA discipline. So now he tries himself in MMA. So far, both fighters trying to give each other up. Good combination by Abdurasulov. Good overhand left from Azarnush. So as we just heard, the instructions from the corner of Latvian fighter he was given the instruction that he cannot let his opponent to close himself in a corner, but that's exactly what he allowed Azarnush to do, and that's a very impressive technique by the fighter from Germany. Arya Azarnush is working from the half guard, trying to improve his position from here. So now Abdurasulov closes the guard. Good work from a German fighter. So far we've seen two fighters from Germany. Both of them they advance to the next round. And now I really like what I've seen by Arya Azarnush against so experienced opponent. He just doesn't get lost. He actually gets more and more confident as fight goes on. And now it's very, very good tactics from a German fighter. He's not in a hurry. He works constantly. He works with the strikes. So I believe that the first round will be given to the fighter from Germany. The second round starts, and it's Arya Azarnush from Germany and Bilal Abdurasulov from Latvia. Very good first round for Azarnush, as you can see, he's not looking tired. He was patiently waiting for the openings, and he utilized it very well. So it was a very good, very well chosen tactics from Team Germany. And now, as you can see, Abdurasulov takes the center of the ring immediately, and now he wants to be more aggressive, obviously. Oh, and instead he is taken down by Azarnush, and Azarnush is immediately in the side control. So far, more experienced Abdurasulov cannot find the keys to the defense of his opponent. and losing scorecards. And Azarnush is really active. As you can see, he's not trying to stuck in some advantageous position without any actions. He's constantly working, trying to change the position to more advantageous. Now we can hear the instructions from Latvian team. They tell Abdurasulov to stand up, but he's not able to do it so far. And eventually Azarnush ends up in half guard again. So another difficult round for below Abdurasulov, and another very impressive performance from the fighter from Germany. I would say that maybe Arya Azarnush is the most impressive representative of Team Germany we've seen so far today. So the last 20 seconds of the round number 1. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if this round will be given to the representative of Germany. So great attack in the last few seconds of round number 2. Great performance by Arya Azarnush, Team Germany. And also the second round on all judges' scorecards is scored in favor of German fighter Arya Azarnush. Impressive performance so far, and it's the last 3 minutes left for the fighter from Latvia to make the comeback. So he takes the center of MMA arena again. But I think he needs something more than only take the center of the arena, because it obviously will not be enough to win by points. He really needs to look for the finish. I think in his case, the most likely for the KO or TKO, but we haven't seen any opportunity for him to do that so far, because Azarnush is well aware of solid striking and kicking technique of his opponent. Azarnush is constantly moving and looking for the good angles for the takedown. And it's already 1.5 minutes passed in round number 3. Not that much action so far, but it definitely plays in a favor of Azarnush. Now Azarnush tries to go forward, and he shows that a legal knee to the head wouldn't be a great episode in this fight, because we have already seen the disqualification because of that exactly move. Good middle kick by Abdurasulov. And now maybe finally Abdur Rasulov is finding his range. High kick attempt. And now, little by little, Abdur Rasulov becomes more aggressive. He tries to go forward, but he is very careful. He needs to be very careful because Azarnush has already shown how fast he is with his takedown attempts. And that's exactly what happened when last 30 seconds were left in round number 3. And now Azarnush is on the top again. So in terms of tactics, I would say that it was a really well chosen tactic by Team Germany, by Arya Azarnush, and that's how this fight ends.
Come to the middle. The winner is blue. Red.
So our next fight is MMA 65.8 kilograms. Quarterfinal between Ondrej Kuchta from Czechia in the red corner and Michele Clemente from Italy in the blue corner. So I guess that Ondrej Kuchta from Czech Republic, he is more well known to the fans of Gamma and fans of amateur MMA because he represented Czech Republic European Championship in Georgia, where he lost in the quarterfinal, and the World Championship in Thailand. Both times he was in MMA in 70.3 kilograms. So now with the debut for Ondrej Gupta in 65.8 kilograms. As we can see, he successfully made weight. Now he's also successfully taking his opponent down. Andrei Gupta trying to take opponent down eventually. Not successful yet. Now it's time for Clemente to show his wrestling skills, and that's good. The takedown. Also, Clemente's head is stuck, but I believe that doing okay. Now Clemente is going to go and try to take his opponent back. So it's a good last seconds for Italian fighter. Suddenly he found the stamina and strength to go forward, to be more aggressive, to try to attack his opponent. So the last seconds of round number one. Good punch from the Italian fighter, and that's the end of the round number one here. After round number one, two judges gave it in favor of Andrei Gupta from Czech Republic, and one gave it in favor of Michele Clemente from Italy. Oh, it's a very active start from Clemente. Oh, and that's a low blow. Quite obvious low blow, to be honest, from Czech fighter, and it's very unfortunate. The fight needs to be stopped, hopefully for some time. So hopefully Michele Clemente will be able to continue. Also, he's really grimacing in pain, and it seems like it was very, very clean low blow. So I'm not sure if Italian fighter will be able to continue after that. That was a fast recovery from Michele Clemente. So as you can hear, he was applauded by the people in the audience, because he is really eager to fight, and it seems like maybe it made him even more angry, more aggressive. You can see that he's moving forward now, trying to take opponent down with a single leg takedown. So that's very good actions from the Italian fighter. So for the last seconds, the fighters are in a stalemate position. So no one can get an advantage. And now Andrei Gupta is trying to land the takedown. Position control by Gupta, and Clemente tries to escape from here, and he goes to a very tight submission attempt from Gupta. Will Gupta be able to finish the fight from here? At least he is trying, and it's 30 more seconds left. No, he's letting his chokehold go, and now again, Gupta is working near to the cage. Less seconds, but this round, I believe that the most likely it will go in favor of the fighter from Czech Republic. Good performance. So it's 2018, 2018, and 18-20 on the scorecards. Andrei Gupta is up 2 points on 2 scorecards. So it means that Michele Clemente needs to be as aggressive as he was in a round number 2. So I think that's the only way for him to become the winner of this fight, because as we've seen, Clemente has quite solid striking technique. So it would seem logical for him to try to use it, and that's exactly what he's doing now. But I'm not sure if going to the ground is gonna play in his favor. So now Clemente is gonna try to close the guillotine. Move his hips, but now it didn't take a long time before Gupta freed himself from guillotine choke. And now again, Andrei Gupta is working from the top position. Andrei is in a half guard. The last minute of the fight. Now Andre is on the back of his opponent. Good performance for the fighter from Czech Republic. So he's doing everything to become the winner and to advance to the semi-final of the tournament in 65.8 kilograms. Few punches landed by Kuchta. Last few seconds. And this is it for this quarterfinal in the featherweight division between Czech Republic and Italy.
Red corner.
Yes.
First round. Okay. Fight!
And now it's time for the big guys, and it's Volodymyr Izansky from Ukraine in the red corner, and Christian Konstantinov from Moldova in the blue corner. It's under 120 kilograms. MMA bout in a quarterfinal. Good attack by Konstantinov, and we've already seen Volodymyr Izansky fighting in 2021 in Amsterdam, where he lost in the quarterfinal. Now I think more experienced, and now he has set much higher goals than only quarterfinal. But as we see, Konstantinov active, and Konstantinov doesn't even want to take the top position. Instead, he brings his opponent. He asks his opponent to stand up and continue the fight in a stand-up position. And immediate takedown by Izansky, not successful. So it's obvious that Konstantinov wants to fight in a stand-up and showcase his striking skills here. Good feeling of the distance from Konstantinov. Izansky trying to answer with a punch and kick, but as we can see, Volodymyr Izansky is desperately looking for a takedown attempt. And Konstantinov is not going to give this opportunity to him. At least so it seems right now. Front kick from Konstantinov. Oh, great! It was a great combination by Izansky and immediately answered by Konstantinov, and another takedown stuffed by Moldovan fighter. But that was a very good combination from Ukrainian heavyweight. Oh, and that's it. Whoa, spectacular KO by the fighter from Moldova. And congratulations to Team Moldova, 24-7 years old. Christian Konstantinov is advancing to the semi-final of heavyweight tournament in MMA. Now it's a second quarterfinal, and it's Alexander Koldovsky from Ukraine and Gabriel Tisch from Slovakia. So it's a second chance from Ukraine to get the Ukrainian fighter into the semi-final of the heavyweight tournament in the MMA discipline. And I think that Gabriel Tisch is equally eager to become the semi-finalist in the heaviest category for Team Slovakia. Good powerful jabs by Slovakian fighter. Good combination by Koldovsky. The previous fight showed us that in the heavyweight division everything can be ended with only one punch. So I think that both fighters are well aware of that, and they are not trying to force the action. Gabriel trying to take the center of the MMA arena. Not so many punches landed from both sides so far. Attempt from Tisch, less 40 seconds. Good low kick by Gabriel Tisch. Another one. Less 25 seconds. That's the best time to start some active attacks from both sides, and that's what Koldovsky is trying to do. Last few seconds, and exchange in the last few moments of the round number one. So the last preparations before the start of round number two. Oh, and that's the first takedown attempt from Alexander Koldovsky, and he manages to take his opponent down, take stop position, and that might be his best chance in this round to win it. Especially considering that he's down 1 point on all 3 judges' scorecards. This round is very important for him. That was a good attempt from Koldovsky to pass the guard, but unsuccessfully, and now he needs to work again on advancing his position, maybe possibly taking the back of opponent. So like in the first round, it's not that much action so far, but this time we can see that Alexander Koldovsky is more active in the round number 2. He scores the point, maybe not as actively as he could, but I think so far it's enough for him to win this round. And now I think again he's going to try to pass the guard. Last 20 seconds of the second round. A more successful round for Alexander Koldovsky. What a turn of events in round number 2. All 3 judges gave the second round in favor of Alexander Koldovsky. So now the fight is up for grabs in round number 3. So the more active, the more aggressive, the more technically and tactically sound fighter is going to take this fight and advance to the semifinal. So I think I will not be surprised if everything will be decided by 1 punch or by only 1 takedown, maybe, as it was in the round number 2. But not that much action so far. Obviously, the fighter from Ukraine would be happy to find an opportunity for another takedown. Oh, good jab by Koldovsky. And immediately answered by Tish with another jab. The kick by Tish, and that's exactly what we could expect. Takedown attempt, unsuccessful one so far. The last minute and a few seconds left in this heavyweight quarterfinal under MMA rules in Vysoké Tatry, Slovakia at Gamma European Championship. So I expect this round to be difficult to judge, difficult to score for the judges. Because there hasn't been not so many technical movements. Oh, and it was another takedown attempt, and unsuccessfully again from Koldovsky, but he's got time. So maybe he could attempt it one more time. And yes, that's exactly what he's doing, and unsuccessfully again. So the last seconds, so that's when the fighters need to leave it all in the MMA arena here in Slovakia. Exchange between two heavyweights and the end of the round number 3. So now it's time for the fight between Daniel Suchi from Czechia in the blue corner and Apostolos Stamoulis from Greece in the red corner. It's 65.8 kilograms under MMA rules, and Daniel Suchi is 10 years younger than his opponent. He's only 20 years old, and he has a big support of the people in the crowd here, and that was a good takedown attempt from the start from Czech fighter. Meanwhile, Apostolos Stamoulis was the participant from Team Greece at the last World Championship, Gamma World Championship in Thailand, and he was stopped in the quarterfinal. So he hasn't experienced at the Gamma events. Now we see that Daniel doesn't let his opponent go, trying to secure the submission from here, and that's a very good attempt, very tight one, and that's possibly the perfect time to do it while the fighters are not sweaty, and the possibility of closing the submission is quite high, but Stamoulis is on top. He found his way from the submission. He tries to work from the top here, control his opponent near to the fence. So Stamoulis in the guard of Czech fighter. Not that much action from both sides. Last 20 seconds. Now it's time for round number 2 between the fighters from Greece and from Czechia. Active start from Apostolos Stamoulis, Greek fighter. All 3 judges gave the first round in favor of the fighter from Greece. Apostolos Stamoulis. All three scored it 2019. And Apostolos is more active so far in the round number 2 as well. And that might be a submission, a takedown attempt. Not yet. Daniel Suchi is trying some Superman punch. Was it an eye poke? So Stamoulis shows the referee that it was a slight eye poke, but it was unintentional. So it seems like he's able to continue. There is no visible damage. So the fight continues, and it seems like Apostolos Stamoulis is recovered after an unintentional eye poke, and he's getting more and more confident. He's landing more and more punches in the stand-up, and this round, I believe, it's more successful for Apostolos Stamoulis than the first one. He found his range. He lands regularly, very good, very hard punches, and he tries to land the combinations. So far, it seems like there is no answer from Daniel Suchi to the attacks of Apostolos Stamoulis, even though he's trying very actively to land the kicks, punches, but I believe that Apostolos has an advantage in this round. And now it's a good takedown attempt from Daniel, but he really needs to continue the action. He really needs to land punches. He needs to steal the end of round number 2 to have a chance to become the winner of the whole round. Oh, that was a good. He took the back of his opponent, and that was a very good finish, like final 30 seconds or so by the fighter from Czech Republic, but I'm not sure if it would be enough for him to get the victory in round number 2. But let's see how it will be scored. So it's round number 3. And Apostolos Stamoulis, it's up 2 points on 2 judges' scorecard. On the third scorecard, it's 19-19. And it's a good situation for the fighter from Greece. More experienced and 10 years older than his opponent. So he's not nervous at all. He knows what he's doing. And oh, that's finally a good, very good takedown attempt from Daniel Suchi. But only the takedown without any further actions. I think the most likely wouldn't be enough for him to become the winner of this fight. Oh, and almost immediately Stamoulis takes the top position. Very impressive performance from Greek fighter. That's where the experience possibly plays the biggest role. And again, like we've already seen today, it's hard to overestimate the meaning of experience in any fight, because that's what make people do a little bit more in every small episode and eventually become the winner of the round or the fight. And now it seems like Daniel Suchi has finally waken up, and that's what the people in the audience expected from him from first moments of this fight. So it's good. It's a good action. It's a good movement, good strikes and punches shown by Daniel Suchi. So it might be enough to win this round, but would it be enough to win the fight? Not sure about that. So maybe now he really needs to take a risk and just move forward and land any punches that he's got. That's basically what he's doing. That's a good decision, but isn't it too late? Anyways, great performance by Daniel Suchi, only 20 years old. And that's the end of the very good and spectacular fight. It was a quarterfinal in a 65.8 kilograms under MMA rules. Apostolos Stamoulis and Daniel Suchi. And this is the fight, the quarterfinal of 65.8 kilograms under MMA rules. It's Michal Kuzma from Slovakia, 20 years old, versus Arsen Naslian, just 19 years old. Slovakia versus Poland. This fight is second to last for today, but I'd like to remind you that also tomorrow we're gonna have the semifinals, and day after tomorrow it will be the finals, both in MMA and striking MMA divisions. So please join us tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Oh, good, very good attack by Naslian. Good action, and again Aslian tries to land a couple punches, but it's no, everything's good. Fights are started. Kuzma is landing low kick and another one. Front kick from Kuzma. Both fighters are very fast. Has good stamina, so they don't slow down after so intense 2.5 minutes. The round number one. That's a good exchange, and another takedown attempt by Naslian. And he takes his opponent down. Last 20 seconds. So this takedown might bring the victory in this round for Naslian. Also, let's see how it will be scored.
Jeden dla nas. Spokojnie. Możesz lecieć, cię gotuje. Sam czekaj, co robisz. Prawy bezpośredni, lewy się. Okay. Mało kopiemy. Jeden uderzenie, dwa. Cię cofnijcie się, sprowadzimy. Jak go sprowadzisz, musisz.
Seconds out. Seconds out. Blue corner, mouthpiece. Stay there. Red corner, mouthpiece. Stay there. Let go. All right, gentlemen, round two, go!
So it was a difficult round to score, the first one, but two judges gave it in favor of Arsen Naslian from Poland, possibly because of a successful takedown attempt during the last seconds. But now it seems like both fighters are ready to set even the higher pace than it was in the first round. Lots of action, lots of movement, both from Kuzma and from Naslian. And that's lightning strike takedown from Polish fighter. And he tries to go for a submission from here, for a choke, but not just yet. Here's another opportunity for Naslian. He takes opponent back, tries to keep his position and possibly improve it. Very, very sound performance by the fighter from Poland. We haven't seen him before at the Gamma Championships, and now he's going for rear naked choke attempt. Kuzma tries to land the punches from his back. Naslian, I think, is well on his way to winning another round, and now he's going for an armbar from here. And maybe he will switch it to triangle, and yes, that's what he's doing. Very impressive transitions by Naslian to omoplata. And great, great performance by the Polish fighter in round number 2. So I don't think it leaves any questions about the winner of the second round. So the second round is unanimously given to the fighter from Poland, Arsen Naslian. So let's see if maybe Naslian will try to set the lower tempo, knowing that he's up 2 scores in 2 scorecards. There's no need for him to move forward. Maybe he will try to save a little bit of energy for tomorrow and possibly even the day after tomorrow. And while Kuzma tries to make some more aggressive actions. Good leg kicks. And I think that now Kuzma is possibly leading on the scorecards in the round number 3. But I think it wouldn't be enough for him to win the fight. So maybe he needs to try to close the distance, get some more risk. But inside, the distance is closed by Naslian. And Naslian tries to take his opponent down again. Oh, and that's that was so unnecessary, illegal move, because it was quite obvious that Kuzma is downed. So there was absolutely no need for Arsen Naslian to land this kick to the head. So, but at least it seems like Michal Kuzma is doing well. I think the most likely he will be able to continue the fight soon. But it was so unnecessary, considering that Arsen Naslian is leading on the scorecards. So it's good that it didn't lead to any bigger consequences, but at least I think the one point was deducted from Arsen, and it might change slightly the picture of the fight, because if 1 point was taken from him, then if Kuzma will win this round, then he can win it by score 10-8, and it will be a draw on 2 scorecards at least. So let's see, and you see that now Kuzma is way more active than he used to be. In the second round, for example, he's landing mostly low kicks, but they're very heavy. So I believe that Naslian is feeling them very well, and I believe that that's exactly what slows Naslian down with his attempts to take down, and still he tries to do it. Still he tries to take his opponent down. But it was a good minute or so from Michal Kuzma. He just woken up. Ironically, it was after this illegal knee. So now the fight is over. And let's see how this fight will be scored, especially considering that, as I got it, 1 point was taken from the fighter from Poland. So let's see what will be the final decision.
Thank you, brother. Good. Sorry. You are so strong.
All right, fighters, come on in. Red on my left, blue on my right. Gentlemen, that was a pleasure. We got a majority draw. Winner.
So it's a majority draw, and it means that the winner of this fight is Michal Kuzma, who advances to the semifinal for tomorrow. So it's going to be an interesting fight tomorrow, I believe. And now it's the last fight for tonight. Another quarterfinal in 65.8 kilograms. The bout between Denis Malikov from Azerbaijan. We've already seen him today with his submission in the second round. And his opponent will be Ivan Kozichenkov from Latvia. And that's the quarterfinal, 65.8 kilograms in seniors under MMA rules. And it's Denis Malikov from Azerbaijan and Ivan Kozhechenkov from Latvia. So Ivan from the blue corner, he's a bronze medalist of the previous Gamma European Championship in 2022 in Georgia. But it was in a striking MMA discipline, so now he switched to MMA. And it will be interesting to see if he will be able to compete with the best MMA fighter in this new discipline for him. But we see that the start of the fight is in the favor of his opponent, Denis Malikov from Azerbaijan, who already won today by comeback victory, submission in the second round against Maxim Pihura from Ukraine. And now Denis is just scoring the points on the scorecards by being on top, working with the punches from a close guard. And I think that's not the position that Kozhechenkov is really comfortable in. So I believe that Ivan would prefer to get back to the stand-up. But he doesn't have that opportunity so far. And the fight is stood up by the referee and restarted. And 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first round. So as you can see, Ivan Kozhechenkov is immediately getting way more confidence as soon as he is back on his feet. He tries to land the knee to the thighs from a clinch. But I'm just not sure if he really needs to stay so long in that position, because as we see, that's a good throw, good takedown from Malikov, and Malikov again ends up in the guard of his opponent. So maybe the better move for Kozhechenkov would be to just release his opponent and just restart the fight. But now it's too late to discuss about this. It's the last few seconds in this fight. Denis Malikov, Azerbaijan, and Ivan Kozhechenkov, Latvia. So I think it's quite obvious that Denis Malikov is going to do, yes, that's what I wanted to say, he's going to take his opponent down. But the main question is that Ivan Kozhechenkov, he really needs to adjust his tactics, so he really needs to prevent these takedowns, because that's when he just really loses time and points. and gets only further from his possible victory. So the first round was scored by all three judges in favor of Malikov. Kozachenko is on his back now. So we heard that maybe the fight will be stood up again and restarted. So I think that now referee is quite seriously considering to restart the fight in a stand-up position, but not just yet. So it doesn't even matter if Malikov is not active from the top. The other problem is that Kozachenko is not trying to do much being on his back, and it certainly doesn't play in his favor. So now it seems like the second round, if everything will continue that way, the second round will be scored in favor of the fighter from Azerbaijan again.
Stop, hold. Watch the back of the head. I've told you now, okay? You understand? Not the back of the head, okay?
So there is a warning from a referee not to punch to the back of the head. Last 10 seconds. And that's it. That's it for the fight between the fighters from Azerbaijan and Latvia.
Seconds out. Let's go.
So expectingly, so on all three scorecards, it's 2018 in favor of Denis Malikov. So the last chance for Ivan Kozachenko. Of course, he needs to be very careful with the takedown attempts of his opponent, because as we can see, if and when Malikov takes him down, there is not that much that Ivan can do to get back on his feet. Another takedown attempt, but this time it was a good sprawl. It was stuffed by Kozachenko. He's back on his feet, but he's not. He couldn't break free from a clinch, and I think that now Malikov, is working again and again. So you can see that Malikov, he is very physically strong. He has good wrestling technique. Oh, and now Kozachenko is in a clinch, taking the back of his opponent, but And again, I'm not sure if it's a good move for him. Maybe considering that he's a better striker than wrestler and grappler, maybe it would make sense for him to just let his opponent go and try his luck in a stand-up instead of burning the time here in the clinch. But let's see. It's his decision, but we've already seen how good Malikov is with throwing, with making the throws from the clinch. And that's, I think that's what he's setting up now.
Action.
55 seconds. Single leg takedown attempt from Malikov. To be honest, yeah, I'm not sure that Kozachenkov really needed to stay in the clinch, especially considering how it ended now. But it is what it is. Let's see what's going to happen in the last 20 seconds of this fight. Now it's a full mount for Malikov. So considering that he's already leading on all judges' scorecards, I think it's safe to say that Denis Malikov is advancing to the semifinal. So congratulations to Team Azerbaijan. Good fight. Thanks to the fighters, and that was the last fight for tonight. But please remember that we are going to have the semifinals tomorrow and the finals day after tomorrow. So please join us the next 2 days. And thank you for watching us, and see you tomorrow in a beautiful Vysoké Tatry in Slovakia at the Gamma European Championship. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.
One bout of striking MMA. The quick knockouts, you really didn't get to see much. There'll be more tomorrow. Just make sure you guys are fresh and clean on it. There's a lot of bouts on YouTube. You can look up striking MMA. You guys